Short story that's just starting to go viral, and this is definitely one you guys most certainly will appreciate. This is a story that shows that sometimes in life, justice is served and bad things happen to bad people. In this particular situation, this guy, this husband, his wife, not only was she cheating on him, but then tried to take him to the cleaners in the divorce, but you're going to see how he has the last laugh. Titled, My wife cheated and thought she ruined my life. Now she's in jail and I'm finally free. And a shout out to all you guys that sent me this story. I can't list you all because there's so many that I saw this morning. It says here, this happened over the last 2 years, but I needed time to process everything. I'm 38 years old and I was married to my wife Lena, a 36-year-old female, for almost 10 years. We had a nice house, no kids, thank God, and what I thought was a solid marriage. How many guys say that? I worked in IT and she worked part-time as a dental assistant. Life wasn't perfect, but I genuinely loved her. Well, one day I came home early from work with the flu. I walked in and immediately heard noises upstairs. How cliche is this? Well, I thought she was watching TV in bed. Nope. I walked in to find her in bed with another guy. She screamed. He panicked and ran out in nothing but boxers. I didn't say anything. I just stood there in shock and then turned around and left. It's too bad he didn't have his camera recording or something like that. I bet that guy run out of there with his butt on fire and his boxers. Can you imagine being outside and see some dude tearing out of somebody's house in their boxers? You're like, oh, he's cheating. He's having an affair. Well, over the next few days, she tried everything. Crying, blaming me, gaslighting, even saying it was just once. Well, it turns out it had been going on for months. And it wasn't even just one guy. It was 3 guys. One of them was even her boss. Oh my God, this woman is awful. 3 different dudes, her boss. Talk about cliche here, but don't worry, this will come back to haunt her. There you go, guys. And notice he said first the waterworks. Well, that didn't work. Then blaming him. Nope, it's not her fault. Well, I filed for divorce, and she got nasty. Tried to go after my retirement, the house, my car, everything. Hang on here, she's cheating with 3 different dudes in his own house, in his own bed, and she's going after him. See how effed up this is? Well, her lawyer tried to paint me as emotionally abusive, which absolutely was not true. And she suddenly claimed that she had been trapped in a loveless marriage. Trapped? Really? She couldn't get a divorce? Any woman nowadays can certainly get a lawyer and get a divorce and pretty much get their way. Well, then karma stepped in. Oh, do tell. He says, remember her boss? Well, it turns out he was under investigation for insurance fraud and overbilling patients. She works at a dentist office. He's a dentist. Well, it turns out Lena was involved. She was helping forge billing records and signing off on procedures that were never done, just so the office could claim insurance money. The investigators found her texts, emails, and her digital signature on forged documents. What a moron. So all you guys out there that are fed up with your high insurance costs and all that, one component to that is a-holes like this. Well, long story short, she was arrested. The trial lasted for months. I had to testify. Oh, I'm sure that was fun. She ended up getting 18 months in prison, and she lost her dental license permanently. Her boss got more time, but I honestly didn't care. She tried to ruin my life, and in the end, she destroyed her own. Too bad, a-hole. Now, I'm hoping in the divorce, because she lost her license, that doesn't mean he's going to have to pay her more. Something like that. I hope not. Well, I have since moved to another city, started fresh, and I'm in a much healthier relationship. Every now and then, I still get a Facebook friend suggestions for people she used to know, and every time I see her mugshot pop up online, I feel nothing but relief. Sometimes karma really does take the wheel. That is awesome. Can you imagine all the guys out there, maybe some of you guys watching this, that you were cheated on or had something awful happen to you from your ex? She tried to take you to the cleaners and then have something like this happen? That'd be the greatest gift ever. That'd be like 50 Christmases and 50 birthdays all together, all rolled into one. Holy crap. That is awesome. So guys, again, every once in a while, justice is served. There is some karma in this world. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, that is nice. But remember, guys, you always have to keep your eyes open because you never know. Honestly, guys, you should always, if you're at work one day, come home early. Every once in a while, come home early. Say you're going to the supermarket, the grocery store, whatever, and you go down the street, will come back sooner than you would normally get back, just to see. You got it. That's just how it is in this world. Now, a few comments, because the whole comment section's full of support of this brother here. One guy says, man, that is one hell of a ride. Glad you came out stronger on the other side. Some people really do dig their own graves. They certainly do. Another one. Damn, bro, that is heavy. Props to you for staying solid through the whole thing. Karma really came through this time. Another one. This guy says, kudos. Must have been quite an adventure. I guess the sad part is that your new girl never got to meet that even sweeter and more innocent version of yourself that your wife wasted. What he means is, after this whole ordeal, this guy is probably worn down a bit, so his new girl, obviously this guy's handling things differently. But quite frankly, this guy shouldn't be in a brand new relationship 18 months or, a year after a divorce. That's crazy. But on the other hand, she never liked you, as in his ex. 3 other guys, maybe even more, says that she never took the marriage seriously, even dating her boss. The primordial no-no of relationships. The one that coin that you got that don't go to the bathroom where you eat. Show that she has no boundaries. So yeah, I bet she's delighted to see you thriving from the sidelines, wondering how much she missed. Revenge is sweet and karma is kind. Kudos once again. Yeah, I gotta say this. I'm willing to bet you when she gets out of prison, and she'll probably suck her way out of that a little bit earlier, and has no license to practice, and she's has problems with money, and she's alone and all that, and her sugar daddy, the dentist, is out of business, I bet she's going to come crawling back to this guy. I bet she's going to just say everything known to man to try to get him to change his mind, take her back to waterworks. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And obviously he won't fall for that. One more. This guy says, excellent story, bro. You must heal. My recommendation is, if it's not the case, do some martial arts. You have enough deception that will pain to fuel from. Do some boxing from it. You'll become a monster, and your confidence will be to the roof. This confidence, as a man, it may be, is what you're lacking in you. This confidence will help you love yourself more, and this is crucial since it will be critical to not settle for less than you think you deserve. Why do they instantly think this guy has no confidence in himself? Plenty of guys out there that have confidence in themselves, believe in who they are happy with themselves, still can have a woman cheat on them. Let alone a wife, and one that justifies her actions saying that she was unhappy or wasn't, was emotionally abused or some nonsense like that. So I'll take that with a grain of salt. But yes, he should certainly exercise and be healthy and do things to blow off some steam. And that's everything. He's porking. He has a new girlfriend. He's banging her, so he's blowing off some steam. But other than that, good for him. So guys, again, every once in a while, there's some justice in the world, some good karma. And I love to see bad people have bad things happen to them.